Hey guys, I'm Danny Spies, and today's 101 ingredient is the egg. Now, as diet trends seem to change with the seasons, so does the reputation of the egg. But the truth is, this is one of the cleanest, simplest, and most delicious ingredients that you can keep on hand. So let's go ahead and cover the basics. Eggs are a nutritious whole food that definitely have a place in a well-balanced diet. But because they do contain a higher level of cholesterol, they've gained a bit of a bad reputation in the past. Although research shows very little correlation between egg intake and cardiovascular disease. As a matter of fact, recent studies show that high cholesterol in the diet does not necessarily cause high cholesterol in the body. It seems to be more of a combination of things like taking in too much saturated and trans fats, not getting enough activity, and not maintaining a healthy body weight. So if high cholesterol is something that you're concerned with, I would evaluate how you're doing in all of these different arenas first. A whole egg has a lot to offer. I mean, for starters, it is a complete protein, meaning that it contains all 11 essential amino acids. It's also packed with vitamins and minerals. It's got vitamin B12, A, D, E, K, selenium, and choline. I mean, when you think about it, eggs have all of the necessary nutrients to nourish a baby chick. So just by observing natural law, you gotta figure that they're pretty nutritious. Now, when a recipe calls for an egg, it's usually referring to a large egg. And a large egg has 70 calories, 5 grams of fat, and 6 grams of protein. Now, if your goal is to cut back on calories and fat in your diet, then you might want to go ahead and skip the yolks and just stick to the egg whites. This is a great way to balance out your meals. And ultimately, healthy living is all about balance. Now, if you like egg whites and you use them often, like I do, I highly recommend Eggology egg whites. They're a pre-separated, pasteurized egg white that's a super convenient ingredient to have on hand. It's a great way to get extra protein into your meals without a lot of added calories or fat. So, what's the difference between a brown egg and a white egg? Well, believe it or not, the color of the eggshell has absolutely nothing to do with taste or nutritional value, and everything to do with the breed of the hen that laid it. So just good to know when you're buying your eggs that color has no influence on taste or quality. As far as quality goes, I do recommend trying to buy organic eggs whenever you can, simply because this is going to ensure your eggs don't have any hormones, pesticides, or antibiotics. Now, organic eggs are going to cost you about 50 cents to $1.50 more per dozen, so ultimately you just have to make whichever decision works best for you and your family. Don't let it drive you crazy. Best way to store eggs, leave them right in the container that they come in, then put them on a shelf in the fridge and push them towards the back of the fridge where it's nice and cold. This way they're going to last you up to 4 weeks. Last thing I'll leave you with, a surefire way to make a perfectly cooked hard-boiled egg every time. Here's all you got to do. Place 6 eggs in the bottom of a medium-sized saucepan and then cover with enough water so that your water comes about 1 inch above the eggs. Then you're going to bring the eggs and the water to a full rolling boil. Once you've got your boil, turn off your heat, pop a lid onto your pot, and let the eggs sit for 11 minutes. Rinse the eggs under some cold water, gently peel the shells off, and you're ready to serve. Look at those yolks, perfectly cooked every time. So I hope I've helped to answer some of your questions and have shown you how simple, delicious, nutritious, convenient, and economical eggs can be. I'm Danny Spies, and I'll see you next time with another Ingredient 101. And 6 grams of protein.